Hey everyone, so I'm going to be making my first video about this scripture and I'm going to be discussing modesty today. So please just excuse the things that I have in the background. But I wanted to go over this scripture because I think some girls struggle with it and I did at a certain age. Now let's just go over what is modesty. Now if you're going to ask, is this modest or this certain outfit that you're wearing modest, I think you're missing the point of what modesty is. So in the scripture, this isn't verbatim, but it says women should adorn themselves with good deeds rather than fine jewels, elaborate hairstyles, etc. This scripture literally means that you should not be putting so much energy and thought into your outer appearance, but rather who you are in your heart. So you're pretty much missing the point if you're asking, is this modest? Is this modest? Because it's really, where is your heart? God's saying, focus on your heart. Focus on doing things for others. Focus on the beauty on the inside. Don't obsess over what you look like. In addition to that, the reason why I wanted to say that was because I see some women sometimes and they're like, okay, I could wear a long skirt and a really nice blouse and then I'll get a Gucci belt and a Gucci purse and like, I'm modest. And I'm like, you're missing the whole point of what modesty is. I'm not saying by all means, if you want to get dressed up, like that's okay. But you just need to make sure that your heart, God is first. Because if you're obsessing about your outfits and what you're wearing and you're trying to really draw attention to yourself, you're missing the point. Because there's a reason why God says, dress yourself with good deeds instead of those other things. It's to emphasize the point of where your heart is, you know what I mean? For you to think about what you're actually doing and what you're doing in your day. Where's your mind? I wouldn't even say, if I saw a guy and he was decked out in Gucci and Prada and all this stuff, I'd be like, that's not modest. Like, you think guys can't be modest? Because guys could be modest. That's not modest. If I see a guy in a t-shirt and some jeans chilling with a sweater, that's modest. You guys want people to notice it. You're like, ooh, let me get this. Let me put this on. I look good. I look fresh. And there's nothing wrong with getting dressed up. Yeah, and there are a lot of circumstances. You kind of just need to use your discernment as you read the scripture. Just keeping yourself looking clean and neat. You still want to do those things. You still want to have your hair looking neat. You still want to have your jeans that don't look dingy. Like, you still want to put effort into what you're wearing, but you don't need to be doing you don't need to be having your heart and soul in that. That's pretty much what modesty is. And I don't want you to think and stress, is this modest? Is this modest? How about this picture? It's, where's your heart? Over time, God will change your heart and you don't have to worry. Because I used to stress. In addition to everything, if you're here and you clicked on this video, I think that you obviously care and you're trying to please the Lord. And that is amazing and that is great, and you are curious. And it's really amazing. It's beautiful. God doesn't expect us to be perfect, but we should definitely strive to follow all of his, his commands, because when we listen to his instructions, it saves us from death. And we'll read that in Proverbs. It helps us stay on the right path. It takes us away from danger. I'm really happy if I help somebody today. If you have anything that you want me to talk about more, then please write it in the comments. I'm continuing to talk about questions and help people get closer to God and help them understand certain things. So, every single video that I make is probably going to be like, fix the heart, fix the heart, fix the heart. But my page is pretty much just going to be health, God, and just living a life that is abundant and amazing. So I hope everyone has a beautiful day, and make sure you stay on this straight path, and maybe I'll put a scripture up so you guys can see. But thank you and bye.